members of the chamber membership, and between myself and those 15 members and their work, we're going to put on a great tournament.
Good, good. Now, if someone is interested in being a sponsor, is it too late? Can they be a sponsor? And if they can, what do they need to do?
No, all they have to do is call the Downey Chamber of Commerce. I think it's probably the best number. The Downey Chamber of Commerce, their phone number is 80. I think that's the wrong one here.
It's 923-2191.
Yes, get my glasses. 923-2191, or they can call Richard Langton of Bauer Master and Associates Insurance at 923-9631, or they call my insurance agency at 869-5351. We'll help them. Be glad to help them.
Okay. Is Richard out there playing golf too?
Richard will be out there playing golf also.
Good. That redheaded.
Yeah.
He's an old time. His mom and my mom were our best friends.
Oh,
so.
Richard was chairman last year.
Yeah.
And he's co-chairman this year. So, so yes, he'll be out golfing.
He's a good sportsman. So if they want to be a sponsor, they just call the Downey Chamber or the other numbers that you just mentioned.
They can sponsor a hole for $50 and put their business on the sign, and it's good advertising.
So they can do that, and then we had talked about that the chamber selects someone as a recipient every year. How do they go about doing that? I think that's really interesting.
Well, for example, our committee, we'd pick, for example, we pick the association. We'd maybe pick any organization that we think deserves it, and we select 3 or 4 names, and then we have a special committee that does the investigation, and then come back to the committee with their recommendation for the recipient.
Yeah, that is so neat. I think that's really wonderful. You know, we're teasing saying the Rich and Famous tournament at a recession price because we are in a recession. Has that affected fundraising at all? Because I know that you're both. I know, Don, especially you've been involved in fundraising. Have you seen a difference?
I don't think so. The people that are going to give, they're going to give something anyway. They're just that type people. The ones that aren't going to give are not going to give even if they have money. So no, I think that the people, especially in the Downey community, you go to them with anything and they'll participate. They're just great.
Very giving, huh?
They're great.
Yeah. You know, it sounds like this is really going to be a big time thing. What does it take to put on something of this caliber? I mean, who besides yourself are involved? Are there any businesses that you specifically want to mention? Or I know you mentioned the ones that have donated the door prizes. What about other people that are involved in putting on something that's this big and grand?
Well, we just about, like I say, it's hard to specifically mention anyone because the entire community becomes involved. Each member of my committee might contact different organizations to help. So I would say just the entire community of Downey is involved.
Okay.
It's hard to spot any one certain person because they're all good.
Yeah. Plus Rio Hondo, the
Rio
club.
Hondo's great to work with.
Yeah, they're.
Bruce is great to work with.
Yeah. You had mentioned him earlier about does he teach golf lessons? Is that,
yes. Yeah, he does golf lessons. He's a good teacher.
He's a good teacher, huh? I might have to give him a call.
Sure, call him. He'll give you a lesson.
Give us a good reason why everybody who's watching our show today, and especially the golfers, should come to this Rich and Famous golf tournament at a recession price. I love that.
I feel I get excited about it. I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning thinking about this golf because it's such a wonderful cause. You know,
yes.
It's a community project. The entire community gets involved, and whether you play golf or not, you get involved. If you want to sponsor someone, say you want to sponsor a foursome, you just pay the $75 for each participant, and you can charge that off the business, or you can sponsor a hole. So certainly anyone in the community can get involved, and they've been wonderful about getting involved already. But we can still use more. We need more players, and we need more hole sponsors. So anyone that would like to get involved, just call the chamber.
Okay. Now, what about people like myself and Deborah who have not played golf before? I'm assuming that.
Never.
Who would really like to have a hole-in-one and win a Ranger?
Well, it's funny, those are the people, I believe, that come out and play and have more fun than anyone. See, because a golfer, he's trying to make that hole-in-one, and you don't really care. And
I get it.
So no, it's fun. We have people that
for the first time.
Women, certainly.
Yeah.
Sure, they come out, they get them a foursome, and I think women have more fun than anyone, you know, and it's not a big rush. If they slow down the tournament a little bit, we don't care. It's a completely fun day, and when you get through, you come and have a nice dinner and a great evening, and so anyone can get involved.
But you said that it's a shotgun, so everybody's starting basically at the same time, so we really wouldn't hold too many people up, would we?
No, no, you wouldn't.
Okay.
Come out.
Okay.
We'll have to try it and see
Yeah.
the results.
Sure.
You're game for that, huh?
We'd love to have you.
Do you have any last, before we end here, any little last memorable moments or anecdotes about golfing you'd like to share with us?
Well, no, the only dream that anyone would ever have would be to get a hole-in-one, and I haven't achieved that yet. So, that's my,
So you still have something to look forward
still
to,
have something
huh?
to look forward to, sure. Plus this tournament we're going to have. After
Yeah.
that's over, then we can settle down and relax.
That's exciting. Well, I thank you both for being on our show today, and I hope that you get tons and tons of people out
Thank
to
you.
the tournament. So mark on your calendars April 10th, Friday, and tee time will be at 11:30. And if you can't make it to that, 5:30 is dinner time and door prizes. And if you're going to be golfing that day, good luck for that hole-in-one. Winning a car isn't a bad thing to do. And hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time on Downey Spotlight.
A putting contest. It's going to be all set up for us, and each participant donates, if they want to, they donate $2, and the one that wins the tournament, they keep half the proceeds. So
Great.
it's a little fun thing. And then at 12:30, we have a shotgun tee time, and everyone, they'll spot you at different holes, but the shotgun goes off, and everyone starts playing at the same time.
Oh, that makes,
Yeah,
that's
it's a lot of
fun
fun.
too, yeah. Now, each golfer, they pay $75. What exactly are they getting for the $75, besides if they win the crystal
Right.
trophy with their name?
They'll have your putting contest. You got your golf cart. We got a little goodie bag that they get with them in the golf cart. They'll each have a Titleist golf ball. They'll have some tees, some ball markers. They'll probably have an apple and maybe a candy bar and a lot of goodies just to start the day out, right. And they'll have refreshments on the golf course. When they're finished playing, they'll come in and they'll have a nice dinner for the entire evening. Then at the same time, we'll give away our trophies and all the prizes.
Right. Boy, it sounds like they're getting a lot then
It's
for
a
the
lot.
$75.
Oh, sure. It's
yeah.
been a lot of work. We've had a lot of fun.
Now, you just said a word I like. You said prizes, and I'm sure at a tournament like this, you give away lots of good prizes. So what are some of the door prizes that are up for grabs?
Let me read them.
Oh, you have a list, too.
What we did, we wrote Las Vegas and told them that our benefit was the Association of Retarded Citizens. So we wrote almost every hotel in Las Vegas and asked them if they would participate and maybe give us a weekend at one of their hotels.
Right.
And it was really gratifying. We received, let me read them to you.
Okay.
A 3-day, 2-night weekend at the Flamingo Hotel in Las Vegas, a 3-day, 2-night weekend at the Las Vegas Club in Las Vegas, a 3-day, 2-night weekend at the Showboat, one at the Gold Coast, and a 3-day, 2-night weekend at Gold River in Laughlin. So we were really impressed with that. And we'll have, in fact, Capital Bank are giving us a golf bag. Other organizations are giving us different things. JCPenney gave us a $50 gift certificate. And all the merchants in the community donate different things. So we'll have a lot of good prizes for everyone.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So you had a good response then from the hotels and
We
everything?
had a wonderful response from the hotels, and we've had a wonderful response from the entire community. Any of the merchants that you ask, they'll give you a gift certificate or they give you a prize, and it's just been fantastic.
Yeah, that's so neat.
Yeah.
That's really nice. What does the hole-in-one golfer win?
The hole-in-one
the
golfer wins. This is our brochure.
Hold it up a little bit, and they'll focus in on it for us.
This is one we complete. We'll send you and you complete it. You can be a hole sponsor. We advertise your business for $50, and a sign is on each hole, and it's a good donation, and you can charge it off to Uncle Sam. And the hole-in-one, the person that gets a hole-in-one It's a 1992 Ranger pickup
Oh,
donated
my
by the Downey Auto Center.
Goodness. So they win a brand new car.
Brand new pickup.
Wow. Have you
Ranger
guys ever done
pickup.
that before in your tournaments?
We've always done it.
Uh-huh.
There's very few of those won, but it can happen.
Yeah.
You know, that's part of the chart. $75. You have a chance to win that new pickup, so you can't miss.
Oh, right. That's great. So hole in one, and that's obviously. What if you get more than one person doing a hole in one?
Well, we just have to get more pickups.
We'll get
that's all.
more
Yeah.
pickups.
We'll call
Win a
down
new
the
car.
Auto Center. So,
When will all these prizes be awarded?
well, we'll have when you get through golfing, they'll calculate the who's going to be the winner, so on and so forth. Then we'll have the dinner, and then after dinner we'll give all the prizes. We'll have the princesses.
The Miss Downey
So,
Court?
Yeah, Miss Downey Court selling chances, and they can buy chance, say 5 chances for $3, something at that time, and then we'll have the drawing after dinner, and they'll have a chance to win many, many, many prizes.
Now, you were mentioning a dinner. What if a person wants to attend the dinner and they're not a golfer? Is it possible to be a non-golfer and attend? And what time do the festivities
They're
begin?
certainly welcome. The dinner will start at 5:30.
5:30?
And if a husband is playing and his wife wants to come to dinner, certainly they're all welcome. The charge is $25.
Okay.
We'd be glad to have them.
Okay. And so it starts at 5:30. And now, if you're just for myself here, if I come and attend the dinner, do I get a chance to win a door prize?
Certainly, if you want to buy some tickets, that's great. Thank you.
And I buy that from the Miss Downey Court.
Friend Miss Downey Court, yes.
Okay. You mentioned some celebrities on hand, like the Miss Downey Court. Who else is going to be there, and will they be playing golf?
I don't know that the chamber manager is in charge of that, and I know he's trying to get some celebrities, but we haven't tied that down yet. But yes, we plan to have some celebrities there, and they will play golf certainly.
Yeah, if they can, huh?
Yeah.
How did you both get involved in this tournament? Deborah, I'm going to let you talk here for a second. How did you get involved in this?
Well, the Chamber every year selects one community organization based here in Downey to be the recipient of the proceeds of the event. Don has been a very long-time supporter of the association, as we were discussing earlier. He was around at the inception, which was back in the mid-1950s. So he was a very strong supporter that the association be designated the charity for this year's tournament. And with his assistance and involvement of our executive director, Howard Buswell, we were fortunate enough to be selected to receive partial funds. And we're looking forward to it. We have a number of our board members and members that will be out there as volunteers on that day. We are doing our best to find people to be participants as far as foursomes are concerned. And in addition, the association has some items from ARC that will be included in the in the golfers' goodie bags.
So you're here representing ARC.
That's
then,
correct.
Too. That's great. At this time, we have to take a break, but stay tuned and we'll find out more about the golf tournament and how Don got involved. Both of you, how you got involved in the tournament, and Deborah told us about her affiliation. How did you get involved in this?
Well, everyone knows that I love golf. So when Dee Backus was installed as president last year, at the installation, she came and she said, "Okay, Don, will you be my golf committee chairman?" And I said, "Well, Dee, for you, I'd be glad to do it." So that's how I became involved.
So she really twisted your arm then.
Well, I enjoy golf, and I know quite a few golfers, and she's such a nice lady that I certainly would do it for her.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. So that's how you got involved. Now, you have also been very involved in this city. I mean, you're a well-known face and name. Actually, I was told that you have more awards than Carter has pills. Is that true?
I have a few.
A few under your belt. Tell us about some of them. Don't be shy, and we'd like to know more about you. And we've seen your face on the Downey Chamber of Commerce newspaper. We know that you were president for a while. Actually, you could start there. How long were you president?
I was president for a year about 7 years ago, and I was formerly Linwood resident.
Oh,
and,
that's
I'm
interesting.
past president of the Linwood Chamber.
Uh-huh.
So I'm a chamber all the way through.
I was raised in Linwood.
Were you?
I lived there until I was 10 and then moved to Downey.
Oh, I did. I was on the hospital, St. Francis Hospital board for 8 years, and they honored me 1 year as their recipient. Gave me a nice party at Dorothy Chandler Pavilion. And they were a wonderful hospital and very, very wonderful to me and to everyone involved. this year I was named Small Businessman of the Year, but a few.
Oh, that's great. Small Businessman of the Year?
Yes.
That's what kind of business?
I'm an insurance broker.
Uh-huh.
Larry Hogan and I, who's a real estate man, we were both named as Small Businessman of the
Yeah.
Year. So
another popular name in the city,
yeah.
Larry Hogue. That's great. And an avid golfer, I assume.
I love to play golf.
Uh-huh.
Certainly, I used to think that anyone that played golf that putted that little golf ball around was silly. You know, it's a waste of time.
Chasing a little white
So
ball.
at age 65, I started playing golf, became involved, got me a golf net, started hitting. I thought, well, if I'm going to play golf, I'm going to try to play a good game of golf.
Uh-huh.
So I started playing golf, and now I have an 18 handicap, which is an average handicap, and I do it for the enjoyment of it. I love golf, and I love the people you meet on the golf course.
Mm-hmm.
We all have something in common, and it's just a great way to spend your relaxing time.
Yeah. Now, who are some of the people you have played golf with?
Oh, I play golf at Jerry. See, there's Jerry. Oh, there's got a bunch of people from the First Baptist Church in Downey. We play every Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Uh,
I heard you had played with some celebrities. Like that's what I was talking about. Maybe they were Downey celebrities.
well, I played with. What happens? You play with these celebrities at the golf tournament, you
Uh-huh.
know, and naturally you pay for it. You know, so you charge it off to Uncle Sam. Like this tournament here, I'd like to mention that if you're a host sponsor, or if you get a foursome for the chamber tournament, we can charge that off to on your income tax.
You know, who is this year's recipient of the tournament? Because I know every year you choose a recipient.
The Association of Retarded, Southeast Association of Retarded Citizens,
Which is Deborah, what she's involved
they're a
in.
great association.
Yeah. And how does ARC anticipate using the money that will be raised from the tournament?
Well, the association provides 55% of its own funding, so this will be a community-based donation to the association that will help continue to let us provide the high-quality programs and services. We're a program that covers a wide variety of services for the developmentally disabled, specifically adults over the age of 18 who are mentally retarded. We have one program that also helps Downey business as well as the other 15 communities that we serve, and that's Southeast Industry, which is our work activity program that focuses on assembly and packaging work. And we have a number of businessmen and women here in Downey that support our facility by having their jobs done in our program. We also have two programs for those that are more severely or profoundly mentally retarded, and they're meant to help increase their self-dependence skills and make them less dependent on other people. So we have approximately 300 trainees and clients who will be the direct recipients of this, not in a dollar to their pocket, but in the programming that they receive.
Yeah, and it sounds like it's a wonderful program, too.
It is.
Yeah.
It is something. There are 7 facilities of ARC in the Los Angeles County area. We are specifically based here in Downey, and we have been here since 1955, and this is the 30th anniversary in July
that's
of our
neat.
work activity program. And so we have been an integral part of the Downey community, and it is an exciting opportunity for us to see the business and the community come together. And with the golf tournament not being specifically required to have Downey residency, we have a number of people that we know from other communities that will be here to participate, because at $75 per golfer, that is an excellent price when you look at
Yeah.
all of the things that you're going to get for it.
Excellent price
not
for,
bad.
for a rich and famous tournament.
That's true.
Where's Robin Leach when you need him?
I should invite him.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Now, Downey Chamber of Commerce is the primary sponsor, but you have had other businesses and organizations helping this good cause. Who are some of those people?
Well, of course, all of your businesses
Like the iguana, the tortoise evolved in 2 main groups, each adapting to different conditions. The saddleback is named for its unusual shape. Over the years, it developed this peaked shell and a longer neck to allow it to reach up to low-hanging branches in the harsh, dry areas where food is not abundant on the ground.
Here on the island of Santa Cruz in the highlands, there's a lot more rainfall. The ground is covered with green vegetation, and it's here that you find the other type of Galapagos tortoise, the dome tortoise. It gets its name from the shape of its shell, and the reason it's just a simple shell is that it can easily forage around and eat vegetation just a few inches away.
Saddleback and dome thrived here in the Galapagos for eons, until the arrival of man and the creatures that came with him, goats and
and set it